Staying on Airbnb, yeah. But no, it is a learning curve just from let me give him this link. Yeah, the fact that
fans that came for the
I guess visiting in KC, just fans. Some people are here specifically for a game, so they'll like message, "We're here for our game." That's about it. And one thing that was surprising is that we aren't getting a lot of people who are staying like for a prolonged period of time, like maybe 2 days. Yeah. Which it's expensive. And I was a little surprised. I kind of thought maybe people would make a vacation 3-4 days out of it.
Yeah, you think.
But no one really is.
Are they from the US?
Most people I think are from the US, but we are getting a few people international.
Yeah.
Some people from Mexico, South America somewhere.
That's where
Yeah.
you go
Yeah,
to.
it's pretty cool. It's really. I'm really jazzed because I'm an extrovert, so I'm like, yeah, you guys want to talk or be kind of. I don't want to talk all the time. Good morning.
morning.
Like your shirt, Drew. We are going live today on YouTube. Did you say ew?
Oh no. All right, I called dibs on
On the spot that's not.
Nobody put your mat down.
You came right on time to claim a spot. I thought today would not. Ooh. And we do have 10 also. When I first thought about this, we had 7.
Oh, okay.
It was all the words you wrote.
They usually go in books.
That's a lot of words. Look at that, all from your brain. That's so cool. Congratulations. That's seriously.
Is it an owl or?
It's a novel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
They're
a
quiet.
novel.
I'm wrapping up my notes, so I need another one soon.
That's so cool.
Very cool.
Order from
Congratulations.
local bookstores.
Yes.
Because if you order from Amazon, that's good. But if you order from local bookstores, then they might carry it. And I really love it.
There you go. Oh, and I love a mat.
I know, me too.
And this is, people really like that too because there's a lot of characters.
Yeah,
It's
and it is
keeping
nice to
straight.
reference.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, people are see my kids are like, okay.
That's what my
Yeah,
favorite
who the
books
hell
are.
are you
Thank
driving
you.
to? Here's
And everyone's name is the same.
Yes.
They're really good.
It's like Aylin, Andin, A, and they were like 14 A or E names, and I'm like, and one's good, one's bad.
A student from the OKC. Actually, 2 different students. One did one of them. And one.
Wow. There's a lot of cool.
Yeah, it's 2 different stories happening at the same time that are connected.
Oh my god! I think about books like this, and I can't even wrap my head around being able to come up with that and like
So
keep it straight and like.
So I didn't really, because I don't want to give it away, but there's collaboration in this writing.
Oh, I love that.
So I wasn't entirely the solo person.
Even James Patterson.
But that said, I've been working on it for 11 years, and I've been writing in the world for 40. So it's been a very long process.
That's amazing.
All right, so where do I have to go so I don't get on the camera?
I know. I think.
I think it's straight ahead.
Yeah,
Right there.
and
Yeah,
it is
right
kind
there.
of wide. It is kind of wide. I'll tell you that.
I'm coming over there then.
So
Hi.
yeah.
So,
Well, now I feel like I wear your
I know,
t-shirt,
right?
I kind of have to go on the
oh, that's
You know, Drew.
Brand ambassador.
That is too good. I didn't say it. Oh, Katie, perfect. Welcome in. You wore the right thing. That's funny. No pressure. Katie, we're live on YouTube today. Yeah, you wore the boldest one that I think we've got. So, all right. Where did I put my phone over there? Cool. How's it going, Amy?
good. How are you?
Good. I'm gonna have to put up my phone. I was thinking that I left them out from last night, and so it was actually the reverse. No effort.
How heavy is it?
One carries 4, and that one's like probably about 12 pounds or so. So it's not terrible, but depending on the distance one has to travel,
Yeah.
like a lot, and then the other one's probably about 15.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah.
I don't want to break them.
Bowls.
Yes.
I
I
had
was gonna show you
my
what it was.
mosquitoes
I
yesterday. I went outside of my home.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm one of those people who like exits. I don't even
The
exit.
mock-up
I was
that
at
has
the
lots of
Royals
the
game in a
Corrections
denim,
written, but it's
like
I got all the
overalls,
rest of
and
the
I got
story.
eaten up on my torso under the denim and the shirt, and I was like, what?
Sorry.
And a mosquito bite under denim.
Okay.
I was like, how is this happening?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Under
yeah.
denim
I have to
side.
go to the-
We're outside in the
Armor.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Trevor walking
That's-
single.
I forget it. I have to remind myself to do it.
Katie, how you doing?
I have the books now, so I can just-
Yeah, that's compact.
Yeah.
Here's your copies. Would you please stop?
Yeah, me
these
too.
on
I
your
was
shelf?
thinking about that. I want to do it actually. I might reach out to New York
I was everything in my life.
Yeah, that would be nice.
and see if she wants to also
Yeah.
take part in a little innovation.
It's funny, all the
Yeah,
kids,
that's nice.
well,
I like how that is.
That's hard.
I know, me too.
All the kids from our.
More of that from our elected officials.
Right. I said, how your mind is so chaotic.
Right.
So I'm there like all.
We are live on
Okay.
YouTube, so it's
That's like
just
when you
live.
go to a show and
Currently
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Completely different place.
Yeah.
You're like, I was gonna say something.
Yeah, no, you just always
Let
want to
them know when.
Yeah, it's like when someone doesn't let you know you're on speakerphone.
Oh.
I saw a video of a wedding venue and this girl took a mic from the DJ and was singing along with her cousins with the bride and groom. And then it showed from the bathroom, it's like the announcement mics. It was just her vocals coming through all of the
Oh my
piano without
God.
the music, and she's like, dancing queen.
I tried to take that.
Killed her,
Realized
so
I was wearing the
funny.
t-shirt.
I was like, that would happen.
Do you want us to try to shift over here so you can have some space on the camera?
Yeah, we can move.
I don't
mind being on this
I just feel like we can, only if you're,
Yeah.
the camera picks up a lot on there, so.
I just don't know where everybody's going. There's two more.
Another person right here, but if they don't want to be on camera, then they'll have to shift around a bit. Okay.
Yeah, I've been on like.
I like, welcome everyone. Hopefully you're getting settled.
I ran into Kiko and Blair. She said she's been super busy. She's playing.
I was just thinking about her yesterday, actually, so that's great, right in time. Thanks. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I need all the rest of my sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
do.
only got one block, you look silly.
What flow am I doing?
Not this one. We'll teach you.
This is like
a maximalist.
Like, this is a maximalist flow. Definitely. Truly maximalist because you only use things one time. Or you got it all.
But you need it.
The blocks are our friends over and over.
Yeah, over and over. These are the core. This is, I think, prop rise, minimalistically, a block and a strap. We could do the banana asana with our strap technically. It's a little less restorative in the sense of that you're like really melting. Alright, a couple minutes. We've got Willa, Micah. That's it. And Molly. Molly, what's happening? Hi, welcome in. Okay, Molly, we are live today on YouTube. So the spot to the right of me,
Yep.
we're in between
Hotel
you and I, that's on
office.
camera.
My boyfriend
But
literally calls
Beyond
But
Drew,
now I get
not on camera.
voicemails from him, and he'll be like, "You were supposed to have an early checkout, and it's now 9 a.m." And I'm like, "God, shut up!" And he like slides notes under the door. He's like fully, I'm like,
Is there at least like a, what's it called? tuck down service?
No,
Absolutely
absolutely not.
Chocolate on
Turn
your
down.
You know,
turn down shirt.
if there was, maybe I would be okay with hotel loft, but he called me twice yesterday and was like, man, and I like, it's the same room as where my desk is, so sometimes I don't even come into the main house, but he's like, man, we haven't seen you since noon, we're just doing a
It's
check.
just a wellness check.
Like, yeah, wellness check from the staff, your neighbors reported, and I was like, oh my god.
Hey, Micah. How's it going?
But it's fun. He's at least making it less depressing. I was sleeping on him. But the mold guy came and did the expensive little mold test, so we should know by next week
Okay.
how severe it is and if it's in my head. And I've now got like a dehumidifier and a HEPA filter running, and I've got
Great.
all these machines plugged
Glad-
into my
Glad
house.
and happy to have you.
They're not cute. The air filter's kind of cute.
Yeah, how's is it helping at all?
I'm like, it's less muggy. And Kyle's like, I never thought it was muggy. I was like, no, the air's better in here, I feel like.
Yeah, okay, we like it.
But it fills up quick.
I know, yeah, you gotta try to find a
Yeah.
hose and a drain.
And
Because
my
otherwise,
house is 1,000. There's like 2 plugs, and none of them are anywhere near.
the wattage that
Yeah.
you might need for that day.
I know.
Yeah, it does fill up quick
There's
though.
a little. He's like, that's coming from the air. And I'm like, yeah, we'll go in the
Yeah,
water.
no, isn't that crazy? Okay, well, everybody gets settled. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday morning. We're here to next to Katie. Oh, yeah. That might pick up your arm or so. Okay. But it shouldn't be full.
If anyone's mad about that, they can
Leave a
come
comment.
in. Yeah, put it in the
Yeah,
It
comments.
must be better for the
Truly,
algorithm.
if
So
you're upset, leave a
leave a
comment.
comment or 2.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, so doing this special, I used to actually do a live every Sunday when we were first starting off at the borough down south. And yeah, live on YouTube. And it was a good time. All my flows are still on YouTube there live. You can watch those. It's on AIMWELL Yoga on YouTube. How many times can you say YouTube? Just to plug YouTube. Anyway, but special today, we've got a friend who's having some issues with their car and still wanted to make it. So we're just putting that out there, and so we should have a great time. Live, this will be evermore. So if you like this flow, you can go back to it. It's going to be today's date, power yoga. So it's pretty simple. We're working a lot of things. One of my friends last night said, you just are the queen of activating your lower back. So that's also something to keep in mind that is going to be activated, of course, a lot with this Urdhva Asana, or this, extended halfway lift chair for Asana. Good morning if anyone is a trained or does any like lifting. So one would possibly do that, same kind of thing, or have a barbell on your back and do one of these. So that is working lower back, glutes, and hamstrings. So be mindful. We want to keep knees bent, and we want to come up on an exhale because we're really working this posterior chain of our bodies. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind. Lower back, hamstrings, glutes definitely get some action. As we have also known, our Natam, etc. posture, as you can hear that hip hop, is something that we're going for. You might today think about whether you can grab the toes. Some of us have made some great strides in that posture. Of course, we're not coming up, we're not building up so much as building down and out wide. So we're coming from this open tree pose. We spin that heel back. Arms are overhead with the block to begin with. And then we are hinging forward. Think about chest leading, shoulders trying to stay as square towards the front as possible, and then extending that leg out wide. And we might come towards this type of situation. We'll have some time. We're gonna try to take our time today in class. There will be some engagement of breath to movement, but see if you can keep those breaths nice and spacious. So no rush. All right, we're gonna start on our backs in Shavasana. And notice where your strap is, just keeping it close enough to where it's easily accessible by the hands. No problem, no problem. Just settle in first and foremost. I'll get your things.
Bonnie, could you grab me a strap?
Yeah. No problem. Yeah.
think it's.
If the breath and its ease is not coming easily, you might encourage a count in your breathing pattern. So something that is similar to an inhale for 4 counts and hold for 2 or 3 beats, and then an exhale for 7. This doesn't have to last forever, but try it a couple of times. Start to arrive in your body. Gonna lock the door. This month we're really focusing on surrender. Surrendering to your ego in the sense of letting it die. Letting yourself be open to new thoughts, new perspectives. Our Jnana Mudra is a tool that we can use to find that balance between ourselves as individuals and just the universal connection that comes with being alive. To find that, we might take our pointer fingers, connect them to our thumb, and stretch out the middle ring and pinkies with the palm facing upwards. Give way to this moment, give way to being in the present, not only for this Shavasana, but for the remainder of this class. Let the mind and the thoughts stay grounded here. We'll take 2 more breaths in our Shavasana, starting with a long exhale. Inhale through your nose. Notice the belly, the rib cage, and the chest expand. Your next exhale escapes out the mouth, blowing out a candle or letting out a long sigh. Beautiful breaths. And again, when you're ready, don't rush the interchange between the exhale and the inhale, but then begin to fill up belly, rib cage, chest. Notice how full you can get, bringing air into your container. When ready, exhale again out the mouth. In whatever fashion feels right for you today. Nice. I welcome you here. Thank you for showing up. We'll extend our right leg towards the ceiling. We'll grab for our strap. And we're going to take the middle of the strap to the base of our foot. Both hands are going to hold the strap. And we're noticing here our hamstring on the right side. So just breathing into whatever sensations are emerging there. We'll ground the heel on the left side. And we've got 3 breaths more here.
Again, shifting the strap into your right hand alone. We'll let the right leg go to the side, so externally rotate your hip, keeping the strap in the hand. We're opening through the hip there, letting gravity take hold. My left arm is extended to the side of my body. I could be gazing straight up or towards my right leg. Just noticing what movement is evoking the sensation. We have 2 breaths more. Again, picking the right leg up. We'll exchange the foot. So our left leg goes into the strap, our right leg extends out long. We ground through that heel. And again, you just get to notice the hamstring. You can even think about how it might feel different than the other side. Our yoga practice asks us to be mindful, so present in this moment on purpose, without judgment. Take 3 more breaths, non-judgment here. We'll exchange the strap so it's only in the left hand. Let the left leg go wide. Again, externally rotating, abducting the leg so it's going away from us. Gravity takes hold here and it's the force applying the pressure. We still keep that right heel pinned on the ground. We breathe 2 more breaths. The gaze might look at the left leg, noticing just where it is in space. Get to know yourself. We'll begin picking our left leg up, and we'll drop the strap to the side, letting the left leg go long. We don't need this strap any longer, our master friends. Let's kick our right leg back up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna cactus my arms so that they are framing my head. Take a breath in, exhale, drop the right leg to the side, open through the hip. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, draw the right leg in, adducting, bringing it in midline. Breath in, we hold. Exhale, we open. Inhale, we hold. Exhale, we close. We've got 1 more of those. When we drop the leg, we're going to extend the right arm towards the right foot. Now I want your gaze to go towards the right leg and just notice, because we're not really reaching, we're so much gliding and placing. Notice where it lands, take a breath in. Exhale, we draw right leg back upright, non-judgment through that motion. Drop the right leg to the ground. Left leg kicks towards the ceiling. We hold for an inhale. Exhale, open through the hip. Drop the left leg to the side. Take an inhale, hold. Exhale, draw up. That right heel pinned on the ground, using it as leverage. Breath in. Exhale, open. Inhale, we hold. Notice the force. Exhale, we close. Activating the inner muscles on the thigh. Last time, breath in. Exhale, open, and extend the left leg, left hand to meet the left leg somewhere. Notice where that is. Take an inhale. Exhale, draw the left leg back up. We'll bring the knees into our chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, relinquishing some gratitude, whatever it is. Grateful for the moment, for the week you had, for the friends and family that love you. We'll cactus our arms over our head, bend the knees at 90 degrees here. So lifting the heels a bit, take an inhale. Exhale, we drop both legs to the right side. Hold, 1 breath in. Exhale, draw the legs back. Inhale. Exhale, we drop to the left. Hold for 1 breath in. Exhale, draw back up to the midline. We've got 1 more. Breath in, we hold. Exhale, we drop. Inhale. Exhale, pull up. Last time. Dropping on the exhale. 1 breath in. Pull up on the exhale. Beautiful job. Knees into the chest. Another big hug for yourself. You're doing a great job. You might start rocking down the length of the spine, just waking up the back chain of the body. Nice. We'll meet in an easy seat. All right, everyone. We'll find that Dhyana Mudra yet again, finding a couple of our own breaths. Again, surrendering to this moment. Dropping the ego. Coming into your own body and breath without judgment. Right. Love some of the organic movement happening. Not being concerned with anyone else but yourself. Go for 3 more breaths here. Nice job, everyone. At the close of your 3rd breath, simply walk the hands forward, coming into the seated forward fold for a moment. We'll tuck the chin, rounding a bit through the back. Notice what's going on in C1, C2 of our spine, the very top of our neck. What's it like to be bent in this direction? You might start to walk fingertips forward, just millimeters at a time. We've got 2 more breaths here. Notice the roots still on the ground. How much length you have in the upper body. Start walking hands back to the pelvis. Picking yourself up slowly. We'll extend our legs into a straddle. Opening wide now. We might have to stagger ourselves a bit. We're going to notice our hips, okay? A couple things that we could consider is bringing a blanket under our hips if we feel as though it's a little hard to keep a long spine. We also can bring a blanket under either knee, depending on how it feels. We're starting with walking our hands forward. Noticing the inner thighs here. Some of us might bend through our elbows, sending the forearms to the ground. A little foreshadowing for what's to come. Nice job. A block under the hands there, Micah, could be great. Take 1 more breath. Your next inhale, walk hands to the right side. We'll start by squaring the chest towards that right knee. Your next inhale, we open the left arm up overhead, create an arch with the arm, keeping the chest broad, pulling left shoulder back. We're holding here for a breath in. Full exhale. Walk hands back to the center, inhale. And we are going to walk hands to the left side here. First, squaring shoulders towards the leg, towards the knee. Your next breath in, we take our arm. overhead, right side, creating this crescent shape. Pull right shoulder back open through the chest. We hold for a full breath in, full exhale. Walk hands back to the center on your next inhale. Hold one last exhale here. And bring hands to the center. Walk yourself up, crisscross to the left, and get your tabletop here. A blanket under the knees is nice if you want to pad the knees. Our hands and knees. We're a little bit of time here, so set yourself up with a firm foundation. Our hands included. Spread fingers out wide. Create some tension in the fingertips. They're part of this pose. We're in tabletop, so we're grounding, creating roots from our hands. Our gaze is down. If we need cat-cow, please feel free. Also, you might find these rotations. Our shoulders going over our fingertips. Noticing weight distribute in one hand or the other for a little bit more time. These two things can operate together, cat-cow plus our rotation, just creating some fluidity in the body. 3 breaths through these movements. If you've been going in one direction, feel free, switch that direction. Take a final exhale. We'll find ourselves tabletop. Long spine, strong shoulders. Look at your knees. Walk the right knee to the center. We'll press the shoelace side of the right foot on the ground. It's a part of this pose. Connect the inside of the left foot with the inside of the right and bring the knees downward. Take an inhale, the hips are closed. Exhale, we open the left hip, bringing that knee out wide. Nice. Inhale, the hips are down. Remember how this movement feels. Exhale, open the hip. 2 more. Breath in, we close. Nice job. Great pacing. Exhale, we open. This is your practice. Your breath is different than mine. Inhale, we're down. This next exhale, we open and we swing our left heel up. So disconnecting the feet. Okay, let's hold here. Press firmly into both hands. Square the shoulders over the wrists. Some of us, nice. Straightening the elbows. 1 breath in, look down. Exhale, kick the left leg straight out towards the side. Keep even grasp with the ground and the hands. 1 breath in. Lizard lunge. We step forward. That left foot on the outside of the left hand. Find the rock. I feel like that coordinated so well with the music. I can't make it up. We've got 3 more here. Now, this doesn't have to be a rock without a hold. This is you noticing what's happening in the hips, the hamstring, hip flexor. These are yours 3. At the close of your 3rd movement, 3rd breath, we swing that left leg back for tabletop. And we walk the left knee to the center. We connect the inside of the right foot with the inside of the left. We'll bring our knees down. Inhale. Exhale, we open that right hip, right hip. Nice. Inhale, the knees are down. Exhale, we open. These are your clamshell movements. What we're going after is some activity of the gluteus medius. It's the very top of our glute. A small little muscle we're giving a lot of attention to today in class. This is our last one. Just connect the foot, swing that heel up. Now we're squaring our shoulders over our wrists, pressing evenly through both hands. Looking down, having confidence. Inhale. Exhale, kick the right leg out wide. We're holding in space, becoming acquainted with that force of gravity. 1 breath in, you got it. Exhale, lizard lunge, we step. Find your rock, find what you need. got three more breaths, 3 more movements. Everything you need. And now we'll bring our right knee back in line for tabletop. Nice job. We'll find our bellies to the ground here. Finding our half frog with our right side. We'll swing that right knee up towards the elbow, up towards the armpit. And the hands can stay just down, they can be under the head. We're going to notice just what's happening in that right hip, allowing for it to stay open. Your next breath in, we're kicking that right heel towards the ceiling. So noticing a little rotation through the hip on the inside, activating, again, our glutes. Okay. Hold for a breath in, lift it. Exhale, let's come down. We'll hold for 1 breath in. Exhale, we'll kick up. Hold for an inhale. Lower, exhale. We've got 2 more on this side. Inhale, we hold down. Exhale, we lift up. Inhale, we hold up, just noticing. Exhale, we come down. Last time. Breath in. Kick up on the exhale. Take your time. Breath in. Lowering down and sliding right leg down. We're in that prone shavasana. Half frog on the opposite side. Drawing our left knee towards our armpit. My left hip just keeps popping. What's happening? Things that we get to notice about ourselves. We'll find those same heel lifts. So we'll take a breath in, and your exhale, lift the left heel. Notice and hold for an inhale. Exhale, we drop it down. Breath in. Exhale, we lift. Some of us might enjoy looking at where our leg is in space. We hold for an inhale. We drop down on the exhale. 2 more, your own pace. Down on the breath in. Lift it on an exhale. Holding for a breath in. Lowering on the exhale. Last time. Slide the left leg back down to meet the right. Bring hands under the armpits, under the shoulders. Take a breath in for up dog. Extending the hands, bringing the shoulders back into space, opening through the front of the body. Our first back bend lunge. Notice what's happening in the lower back and the front of the hips. Drawing shoulders down and back. That's it. We hold for 1 breath in. We lower on our exhale. Tucking the toes, we press ourselves up into down dog. You might flutter through a high plank, sending hips back, building some strength. Our first inversion class. Pedal the feet, shake the hips, shake the head, and extend through the torso, keeping the spine long. Four breaths here. Our yoga practice is about minimizing the fluctuations of the mind, staying present, fully absorbed with what you're doing here, even if it's just breathing. Begin looking towards your fingers. Walk the hands to the top of your space. We'll find our Uttanasana forward fold. Bend through the knees if you need. We're keeping our inversion going. Heavy through the upper body. We love grabbing for the opposite elbows or giving our wrists a moment here by finding rotation, finding weight in the heels. Either way. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll bring our hands to our calves. We're finding a little retraction through our shoulder blades, so they're pulling in and up. Think about the up dog from just a moment ago, just slightly opening. The core is active here. Everyone looking nice and strong. Weight in our heels. Inhale, arms extend overhead, exhale. Notice the difference here. One breath in. Exhale, Urdhva Astasana, we stand using the weight in our heels, using our glutes. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, baby back bend. Slight openings through the front of the body. Inhale, we're back to a neutral spine. Fold down, exhale. Our half sun A. Halfway lift, inhale. Bless you. Exhale, arms extend overhead. Hold, one breath in. Exhale, Urdhva Astasana, activate the glutes, pulling up. Inhale, reach high. Baby back bend. Exhale, open. We have two more. Breath in, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Finding your pace here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, arms extend overhead. One breath in, we're looking down. Exhale, Urdhva Astasana, we stand. Inhale, pull up. Weight in the heels. Exhale, baby back bend. Open here. One breath in. Exhale, fold. Last time. Lovely job. Halfway lift. Inhale, using the hamstrings here. That's it. Exhale, arms overhead. Using the shoulders. One breath in. Exhale, we stand. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open. Front of the body for that baby back bend. Arms overhead, inhale, hands to heart center, exhale. We begin. 4 sun salutations. A. Inhale, arms overhead. Find your movement meditation. We fold on our exhale. Letting it go. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga or high plank to low plank, exhale. Up dog, breath in. Open through the chest. Down dog, exhale. You're following your breath. We step, hop, jump to the top of the space. Halfway lift, next breath in. Folding on your exhale, Urdhva Astasana, pull up, inhale. Hands heart centered, exhale. This is your practice. Move with your breath. Arms extend overhead. Fold on your exhale. Waking up all parts of our body. Getting into your rhythm. Many of us entering our final round will meet in down dog. Notice where your blocks are, space on your mat. Some of us might just come down to tabletop. We want to move our blocks so that they frame our mats towards the top. We'll come back to our down dog. Look towards the hands. We walk, step, jump to the top of your mat. Grab for one of your blocks. Bring it into the hands. We're grabbing for the short edge. Halfway lift on your inhale. So nice job. Okay. Notice the difference in this halfway lift and the others. We're still finding that retraction of the shoulder blades. The core is active. So draw the navel towards the spine. Slight bend through the knees. There you go. Take one breath in. Exhale, arms extend overhead. Look down, one inhale. Urdhva Asasana, we stand, using the glutes, pulling up. Inhale, reach high. Baby back bend, exhale. Notice the core staying engaged. Inhale, pull yourself up for Urdhva Asasana, fold. Exhale. This block goes under the right foot. We're stepping that right foot on top, grabbing the opposite block. We're holding it in that same way. We're gonna stand. So take some time as you're standing. You've been upside down for some time. The arms extend overhead. Core stays engaged. We start to step onto the right foot. The left toes can dance for a moment. We're going to flex the right foot so the feet, our toes are facing forward. Finding hip hitches. We take an inhale, we're lifted. Exhale, we drop into that right hip. Inhale, we pull up through the right hip. Exhale, we drop. Okay, so keep the core engaged. This is a balancing challenge. So notice how the right ankle is responding and bring attention to the top of the right hip. That's our biggest pitch. Less bend in the right knee, more shifting of the hips. Today, core belly dancing, embrace. Final lift up. This next exhale, bring that left heel to the ground, left foot to the ground. Shift weight into the left foot. We'll bend the right knee, pointing it forward. One breath in. Exhale, find tree pose. Open the hip. Inhale, we shift knee forward. Exhale, open the hip. Now we're going to start taking that right foot off the block. Inhale, we're bringing the knee forward. Exhale, opening the hip. Nice job. You might start to continue to lift the right foot towards the inner pelvis as far up as you can get it. Last time. Inhale, we close the hip. Exhale, we open. Now this is your first time being able to try this. We spin our right heel back. Fold forward through that hip on the left side. And you might bring the left hand and the block to the ground. We kick our right foot sideways, laterally opening, and maybe slide right hand down the right leg. Okay, it's your first time here in practice. No worries. We have 2 breaths. You're just noticing. Down like dominoes. It's about to fall this way. All right, and stop it. We're going to bring that right foot to the ground. Closing down, find Uttanasana, that forward fold. Remove all accessories from the mat. Let that whole thing go. Balancing postures do not define you. Start shifting weight into the left foot. We'll bring the right heel off the ground. Okay, we'll take our time here. Finding wind relieving posture, we bend our right knee, find a hamstring curl, and slide the right hand down the right leg, grabbing for the ankle or the calf. Okay, maybe you're keeping that left hand on the ground for some support. No problem here. Sometimes we like to take a Jnana mudra. We bend our elbow, left pointer finger connects with the left thumb. You're opening the palm up, release your ego. Surrender to this moment. This is where you are. One breath in. Full exhale out. We find pistol squat if you like it there. You'll draw the right knee into the chest. Extend the right leg out long. You're holding it with the hand. This is a posture for 1 or 2. If you don't like it here, we're finding straddle. You can just come down. You can take the elevator ride down too if you like that. All right. We'll take our blocks to the side for a moment and open the legs up. So back to where we were. If you need to find some support with a blanket under the bum or some type of bolster situation, knee situation, grab one of your blocks. Okay. Arms overhead. Next row. Notice your mindset here. Notice how you're feeling about today in this practice. Take a breath in, firm the heels on the ground. Exhale, fold forward. One breath in, we hold. Exhale, we rise, activating here the lower back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we turn to the right side or hinge to the right side. One breath in, keep the root on the ground. Exhale, we're back up ledge. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to the left. Opening, think about that extended side angle. Next exhale, you rise. Drop, or actually keep the block in hand. Close the knees. Find our boat pose. Bring the knees into the chest. Our chest is open towards the ceiling. Our gaze might be there too, just directing our energy. We've got 2 more breaths here. The core's got you. 1 breath in. We drop on our exhale. You got that, Bridget. Our feet to the ground, our blocks to the earth. We're moving into our reverse tabletop. Some of us like to have blocks under our hands just to create some more space from between our hands, or between our hips and our shoulders. Others of us are okay. All right. We're going to take our heels, let's use heels of the hands to the ground. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, bring your hips off the ground. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lifting. Exhale, drop the hips and rotate the hips back. Your heels plant on the ground. Inhale, we rotate forward, bending the knees. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we hold, squeeze. Exhale, we drop the hips, pull back. You've got 2 more. Take your time. Inhale, the arms are useful here. Exhale, press up. Pause for a breath in. We come down, exhale. In this swing back, you might press into the heels of the hands, lifting. 1 last time, breath in. Exhale, squeeze and thrust upwards. Inhale, we hold, exhale, we come down. And we land, glutes to the earth. Find easy. You can find Dhyana Mudra or any other mudra that you might need here. We'll take a few moments to just rein in our breathing. We'll find bellows breath here. This is a cousin of the School Shining breath we did last month, which is a faster version where we're exhaling very strongly. This is going to be an equal part inhale and exhale with force. We're going to imagine ourselves bellowing the fire from that bellow with this tool. So we'll sound something like so the inhales and the exhales are equal parts and with force. Breathing into the diaphragm, less in the shoulders, more in the diaphragm, in and out. It's still that same core activation. We're just not so much focused only on the exhale. Let the breath reach the fingers forward, reach the arms for a tabletop. Start to walk ourselves back into this grounding posture. High plank. Extend both legs, bringing the weight into the toes and balls of the feet. The gaze goes forward here. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest. Inhale, the hips are closed. Exhale, we open the hip. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. 2 more. Breath in, we close. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale, high plank. Swing that right leg back and place the toes to the ground. Hold. 1 breath in. Exhale, left knee draws into the chest. You are strong. Inhale, knee is closed. Exhale, hip opens. Inhale. Exhale. Notice how the core engages. Keep the gaze down or slightly ahead. Last time. Breath in. Exhale. Open. Inhale. Back to high plank. Down dog. Again, notice where your blocks are. If you need to move them to the top of the mat, go ahead. And we will travel to the top of our space.
Plant the feet flat to the ground. Grab one of your blocks. Hold the short edge. Inhale, halfway lift. Block in hand. Notice the hamstrings. Look down, one breath in. Exhale, arms extend overhead. Inhale, we hold. Exhale, we stand. Good morning to you all. Inhale, arms high. Baby back bend. Exhale. Inhale, arms back up overhead. We fold. Exhale, letting it go. This block goes under the left foot. We'll grab our opposite block, bring it into the hands. We stand on the left foot, stand on this block. The arms extend overhead. Take your time balancing on the left foot on that block. It is a little complicated. Further off the ground with a less forgiving surface. We'll begin flexing the right ankle, even out the hips here. Take a breath in. Exhale, hip hitch, that left hip goes down. Inhale, we lift. Take your time. Exhale, we come down. Notice how this feels different on this side. We've got 4 more. Nice breath. Last time we lift on the inhale, the exhale, we place that right foot on the ground. Weight shifts into the right foot alone. We bend that left knee, moving into that tree pose variation. Inhale, hips are closed. Exhale, we open. Inhale, we close. Exhale, open. Keep the core nice and active. Start to lift the foot off the block, finding your modified trees. Growing that base branch a little higher with the strength of the hip flexor. 2 more. Inhale, we close. Exhale, we open. Last time. You're doing great. All trees sway. We open on the exhale and remove the foot. Start to swing the left heel up. That hip is still open. Take your time, hinging through that right hip, reaching forward, taking the block to the ground on the right hand. Now use that as support as you kick that left leg out open. The gaze stays down in one spot alone. You might slide left hand down the left leg. You don't need to grab the toe right now. We've got 2 breaths more here. You're doing great. We're working. We're breathing. You're dropping that left foot down. Uttanasana. All right. Remove the blocks from your mat. Let yourself just dangle for a moment here. Moving into our pistol squat practice, but first and foremost, when relieving pose, we bring weight onto that right foot. Bend the left knee. We'll start gliding the left hand down the left leg as we find a hamstring curl. And again, you can keep that right hand on the ground if you need some support. Dhyana Mudra is next. Releasing your ego, we're bending through that right knee more than you think. The right knee and right elbow connect in the full version of this posture. See how it feels? So you got 2 more breaths here. So we're working both hamstrings. They are contracting. Now, if you want, we move to pistol squat. Draw that left knee into the chest. Extend left leg out long. The chest stays in the concave position. And we hold for a breath or 2, or we elevate it right now. Some of us are elevators just shut. They were like, it's time to go. Yeah. Notice how the knees feel. So what that is doing is a nice activation for knee movement. Become weak components. And I've had that where my knees really hurt just because my muscles aren't even. Move into that straddle-like position. So find whatever support you need. We're grabbing for our block and taking it over our head. Inhale here. Just notice. Reach for a nice big day. Exhale, roll forward. We hold 1 breath in. Exhale, we extend back up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we pinch to the right side. 1 breath in, think about extended side angle. Exhale, activate the obliques back to the top. Breath in, arms up. Exhale, extend to the left. Hold 1 breath in, open through the chest. Exhale, we extend up. Nice job keeping a long spine. Move to bow pose. Slide, heels in. Bend the knees to start and lift the chest up. opening through the chest and shoulders. Option here, straighten the legs. We've got 3 more breaths. Keep the eyes on the toes. Watch them. See if you can keep them in the same spot. Just a little challenge here. You got it. 1 breath in, drop the heels to the ground. Drop the block, release it. Hands come to the ground. Our second and last reverse tabletop activity. Come back to your breath. Notice how it feels in the body. Breathe in. Exhale, we extend the hips upwards. Inhale, we squeeze. Exhale, come down. Next, bring yourself up. Exhale, thrust. We come down through the exhale. You might take a breath in to press through the hands, lifting, and hold for the exhale. Breath in, bend the knees. Find that hip thrust, reverse tabletop. Inhale, hold, squeeze. Exhale, we come down. Holding for a breath in here. Breath out. Last time. Bend the knees, bring yourself forward. We thrust upwards, 1 breath in. Coming down on the exhale, you might try for a Dandasana lift. And lowering yourself to the ground. All right. Nice job. 5 easy feet. Notice the wrists. Notice the heart rate. Come back to your body. Find balance from high intensity to back in control. We've got about 4 breaths here. Walking the hands forward, come back to our tabletop. Building that firm foundation, fingertips up. Spread them wide, create some tension under the fingertips and start to move into high plank. Firming up through the core, the gaze can go between the thumbs. Notice the body here. Breathe in, right knee to the chest, exhale. Inhale, hips are closed. Exhale, open the right hip. 3 more, breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale, we open. Last time, inhale. Exhale, inhale, high plank. Exhale, we hold. 1 breath in, strong shoulders. Exhale, left knee into the chest. Hold 1 breath in. Exhale, open. Press through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Last time. Inhale, we close. Exhale, we open. Inhale, back to high plank. Down dog. Exhale. Strong. Stronger than you think sometimes. Extend right leg high, tree leg down dog. Breath in. Low lunge. Exhale, step through. Warrior 2. Inhale, we pull up and open. A familiar posture, but first time here in class. Align the front heel with the midline of the left foot. Keep the core engaged. We'll take a breath or 2 here. Regulating heart rate. Still in control. Next inhale, you reverse. Rainbowing that right arm overhead. Exhale, we flip forward, sending that left arm forward and closing the hips to their right knee. Inhale, we find archer pose, opening up. Exhale, warrior 2. We restart. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel forward, rotating through that left shoulder, swinging it forward. Inhale, we pull for our archer pose. Warrior 2, exhale. You have 2 more, your own variation, your own breaths. Strong through the legs, keep yourself grounded. Last time, inhale, we want to feel as though we're pulling the middle of that mat together. Open the heart. Warrior 2 on the exhale. One breath in, we hold. Cartwheel forward, chaturanga on your exhale. Ekapada, floating that right leg if you like. Up dog, breath in, nice and strong here, you all. Down dog, exhale. Beautiful. Left leg kicks high, inhale. Step forward, low lunge, exhale. Warrior 2 on this side. Regulate. Breathe. Notice the shoulders. They're talking to somebody. They're talking to me. Reverse on your next breath in. Exhale, we cartwheel our arms forward, landing that right arm in front. Inhale, we open, pull, open the heart. Exhale, hold, warrior 2, regulate. Inhale, restart. Many of us in our last one, we meet in that warrior 2. Take a breath in. Chaturanga on the exhale. Cartwheel forward. Ekapada if you like there. Kicking the left leg back. Dropping down. Nice, Captain. Super strong. We move into our down dog. Lovely job. Look towards the hands. Walk step to the top of your space. We'll grab for our blocks. Grab them to the top of our mat. We have one more chance for the tongue. Keep the asa. We'll grab for our block first. Keep those feet flat to the ground. Halfway lift, inhale. Follow your breath. Exhale, arms extend overhead. Inhale, we hold, looking down, we stand. Exhale, Urdhva Astasana, extended mountain. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, baby back bend, open. Back to neutral spine, breath in. Fold, exhale, taking this block under the right foot. We grab the other block and we stand, bringing the arms overhead, strong through the core. Begin to stand on the right foot. Flex through the left ankle. You've got 4 hip hitches. Your inhale, you're upright. Exhale, you drop through the right hip. Breath in, up. We're targeting the muscles on the right side. Connect to what you feel. Your last breath in, you're up. Your next exhale, left foot to the ground. We find that tree pose modification. The hips are closed on an inhale. Open the hips on the exhale. Find 4 more. Maybe you grow that base branch. Keep your body moving upward. So contract through the core, lift through the arms. Keep that block extended as far over the head as you can. Your last exhale, you open the hip, disconnect the foot, and bring that heel up. We hinge through the left hip. And we want to keep a micro bend through the knee, dropping the block on the left side. That micro bend keeps that hamstring active on the left side. Begin to swing the right leg out wide. Maybe you take the right hand, glide it down the right leg. Possibly bringing the left hand down the calf, finding that mudra. I like it, Nate. You got 2 more breaths here. Keep the gaze strong in front. You are strong, Molly. Take that foot down to the ground. Let's breathe. Forward fold. Nice job, everyone. Blocks on the side. Feet flat to the ground. Grab one of your blocks, bring it into the hands. We've got one last side. Halfway lift, inhale. Arms extend, exhale. Inhale, hold. Notice the hamstrings. Exhale, stand. Extended mountain. Inhale, reach high. Press the heels on the ground. Exhale, baby back bend, open. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Block under the left foot. Feet flat to the surface beneath them, grabbing the opposite block, and we stand. Arms reach overhead. We begin standing on the left foot. Flex through the ankle. We've got 4 hip hitches. Inhale, we're lifted. Exhale, we drop. Keep breathing. Slow and controlled movements. Connect to that muscle that stabilizes your hip when you walk, when you jump. Your next exhale, take that right foot all the way to the ground. Replace the weight onto the right foot, lift the heel on the left. Your inhale, your hips are closed. Your exhale, you spin that left knee out wide. Keep breathing through these moving trees. Keeping that block lifted as far up over the head, send energy into the hands. Last time. No problem. This is patience in action. We're going to spin that left heel out. Start to hinge forward. Keep a slight bend through the right knee. Dropping the block on the right side. Open the left leg. That left leg. And maybe glide left hand down. Let's find our 2 final breaths here. Everyone's looking so strong. Let's bring our left foot to the ground. Forward fold, clear out your mat. We'll step our feet slightly wide to the mat here. Bring the hands towards the ground, possibly a block if you need it. We're going to find a soft sway side to side. Tucking the chin, taking 3 more breaths here. You're going to slow your sway. Clear the mat if you've had any accessories on them. Start to heel toe the feet back together, stacking feet under your hips. Got 1 more vinyasa. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, the down dog. Nice job, everyone. We move into our future pose, which is our side plank or Vastisthasana. So we'll start by grabbing your blanket and noticing if you want that blanket to be under your hip, under your forearms. Under the hip is nice if you're not sure if you're going to just fall out of it and you just want to have a little comfort. Under the forearms is nice and elbows can become a little sensitive. We'll start in a high plank. So our high plank is going to be our conduit to our side plank on the right side. We'll first bend our right elbow, bringing it to the ground. We want to bring our hand flat to earth and keep pressure in the fingertips. We'll start to slide our heels to the ground on the right side, maybe stacking the foot. So this is the side plank. We want to begin, if we can, to open up through that top shoulder. So you can keep your hand on the ground or place this left foot to the ground. All right. We've got 3 breaths more. Some of us have already extended that arm up. If you want to kick the leg up, you can. To come out of this, we bring the left hand down. Press yourself back to high plank. Yeah. All right. Same entry point on the left side. Yeah, you did. Our left elbow bends. We open up through the fingertips. We take the left heel to the ground. That right hand can stay down as support. The right foot can come down for support. We're lifting, fighting gravity here through that left hip, left quad, left shoulder. Extending right arm overhead, open up through the chest. We've got 3 breaths more here. Maybe take the right leg up. Having a little fun with your body. Noticing. We'll come down after the 3rd breath, bellies to the earth. Sphinx pose. Elbows and forearms to the ground. Shoelace side of the feet on the earth. We'll press into the elbows, press into the heels of the hands, and pull the shoulder blades back. The gaze goes forward. We're lighting up through the quads and the glutes here. Press the shoelace side of the feet to the earth. Feel the openness through the front of the body. Slight back bend here. 3 breaths. Keep the core active. Protecting your lower back through the back bend that this is. At the close of your next exhale, start to drop the chest to the earth. We'll find our floating banana asana with our bolster. I got you. Grab 2 bolsters and then put one back. We can use 2 bolsters, no problem. So what's happening here is we're creating a side bend shape like this with our bolster, filling in the gap of our hip. Who else needs a bolster? Molly, need a bolster? Yeah, no problem.
What side first?
Doesn't matter. We're gonna go both on sides. We're gonna go both sides. You can go right side first. Yeah, no, right. I can't make a swing. Tell us what to do.
Like I want to have that moment where you're just like making eye contact.
That would happen. Take about 5 more breaths here. Once that 5th breath escapes, rearrange yourself on the other side. Some of us like to roll onto the belly. Some of us like to pick ourselves back up to the tabletop. And again, when we're going onto this left side, try to support the entirety of your hip so that this hinge is really coming from the hip and opening through the side body on the right side here. We want to feel as though our rib cage is on a downward slope towards the ground. See how it feels.
that. This is the time that we get to surrender. Stop running right now. Beautiful breaths here. About 6 more on this side. Everyone, notice the next couple exhales and start to make one of those your transition to Shavasana. So gently bringing your body off the bolster. Finding your way to rest. Whatever helps you open the door for calmness. Come around with a cool cloth, lavender scented. Do it not like one on the forehead this morning. Just bring one hand to the belly.
Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Surrender to the moment. Let this be enough. We'll begin to wake our bodies with the breath, with soft movements. With curiosity, noticing what it feels like. Noticing how it feels to extend the arms overhead or unhinge the jaw. What it's like to hold yourself tight, whether it's just with the arms or squeezing these into the chest. Some of us noticing what it's like for the fetal position, that just release and acknowledgement that there's always rebirth. And when ready, wonder what it's like to find Siddhasana. All good things also have to come to a close. We are accomplished in our day just simply because we arrived. We made it. We woke up. We came to our mats. We breathed. We did that. We'll close with a shared breath. We'll take the arms overhead, reaching for the good day that we all deserve. With a little peace and joy. Seal the hands at the top and bring hands to heart center. I offer the reminder that you're doing the best you can on this journey, and the light in me sees and honors the light in you with love and grace. Everyone. So yeah. Practice. Strong practice. It's coming up. Yeah, it's fun time. We've got a yoga mala in a week and a day. Next Sunday, we're welcoming in the summer season. It's the hottest event of the year. It's the longest day of the year, and we'll be in here noticing, sweating, finding movement meditation in the form of sun salutation A. So we'll have yoga, our yin yoga, and posture release at the end. So you'll be able to kind of get some of the cramps out, and from there. I don't know. We'll see what else we spin up over the summer. We've got our 2-year studio anniversary on August 23rd. I know it's a while away, but just plug that in your calendars now. It's going to be here. It is on a Sunday. It's going to be in the afternoon, about 12 to 4. August 23rd. You're going to come out. Sunday. 23rd. It is, I think, maybe one of yours, so we might have to figure something out there. But we'll have pop-up. Yeah, honestly. We're going to have a pop-up tattoo with mothbot across the street. So if you've never been inked, it could be your time. Yeah, it'll be a good time. What else do we have going on there? We're going to have ice cream food truck. We'll have maybe some permanent jewelry. Yeah, it's still in the works, but some other vendors happening. So just a celebration of being here for 2 years. What a feast. Cool time. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a sound bath donation. Thank you. Donation sound bath on Thursdays. We're doing well over there on Thursday. Nice way. Fun. Great way to start. And my cute little dog. Yeah, Lucy joined us.
So if you're looking for a nice way, to start your morning, it's free at the annex. And if you register, it's on our schedule. If you register, was it easy?
Yeah.
I gave you the address after person.
Yeah, came to the email. And I think you copied that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good. I like when it works.
Yeah. Seeing you.
What time is that?
7:30. So it's an early day-ish.
That's not early for me at all.
Yeah. Right. I was like up, and it was a nice way to roll into my day, and I felt like very buoyant afterwards. So yeah.
Good. That one knocked me out.
I did not want to get a this side.
Like, I need to go back to my body.
I
Like,
the same word.
I felt so strong last Saturday, and this Saturday I'm like, I can't move. I shouldn't be here.
Wait, I love that. What?
I don't know what happened.
Wait, that's so funny.
Yeah. But
I love that.
Yeah. And then I was like a couple days for like stretching and like walking.
Okay.
Because I just figured the more I was better.
Yeah.
You were watching.
Yeah.
I think
that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Bye, Micah. Thanks for coming. See you later.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing.
You don't want to do it, I'm gonna make you do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, well, I'm happy you're feeling better in the body. But good work today.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, how are you feeling, Trin? I am sore. I did my first leg day in like 10 years on Wednesday. Nice.
Squats?
And
Bye.
I did do squats. I did goblet squats. The climbing gym has kettlebells.
I love.
Something about kettlebells and putting your heels on some.
Which gym are you going to?
It's the climbing gym sequence.
Sequence.
Yeah.
Bye, YouTube. I forgot y'all were here. Bye, Bridget.